Hello lovelies, it's me, Judah, as always, and today I want to show you the current look that I have on. I call it the formal makeup look because I wear it to formal events, or to parties, or, you could wear it anywhere, but this is kind of more of a formal look. It requires more makeup than I usually do. So I hope you guys enjoy. Leave a comment below, like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so the very first thing I like to do is just clip my hair back. Now, I just use a little clippy, and I have no idea where I got this, and it's such a bummer because I love it so much. I've broken them, and I don't know where to get it. And then I just use a bobby pin to pin my bangs back, and then we're ready to go. Alright, so the very first thing I use is a concealer brush. I got it from Costco. It's part of a Kirkland signature kit. And I use Maybelline Dream Fresh BB Cream. My personal shade is light medium. And this has got to be my favorite BB cream out there. I'm sure if you've seen other beauty channels, they enjoy this. Almost all of the ones I've seen have enjoyed this cream. And I love the SPF, honestly, because I wear it in the summer and it also doesn't melt. I love it. Okay, so I put this over my face as more of a primer, just to kind of even my skin tone. And you can also see me putting all over my face, which for me includes my jawline and the lids and under lids of my eyes. And I do that so there are no harsh lines and so there are no dramatic differences in between certain areas of my face, such as my jawline and my eyes. Okay, so now I'm going to show you my other favorite product I own, and it's the Hoola Bronzer by Benefit. It comes with a little brush that I do use most of the time when applying it. I'm going to swatch it for you. It is very matte, which I enjoy, especially because I have more oily skin. And it's great color to build up or to take off. You can put a little, you can put a lot. So I'm going to use the brush that they built in just to contour underneath my cheekbones. And I do this to give my face more of a three-dimensional shape because my face is round. And I wouldn't wear this to school just because it might run off. You can if you want to, and so I'm going to use this contour kabuki just to kind of blend it in on the rest of my face where it doesn't need to be quite so specific as directly underneath my cheekbones. So I put it around my forehead, I put it underneath my cheekbones and on my jawline to create more dimension than I already have. Okay, now my next product, that's Hoola Benefit. Okay, it's the best. My next product is Instant Perfect by Sisley Paris, and I wish I could tell you where I got it, but I can't because I got it as a present, and it is seriously one of my favorite products besides the Hoola bronzer. So I put that in little pie wedges underneath my eye to minimize the fine lines and the little imperfect spots underneath your eye, which for me are mostly under my eye. That's a bad idea. Don't put it under your chin. I realized that as I was doing it. I'm also putting it on top of my cheekbones as my forehead, as you can see. This is where I put it most of the time. So now what I do is I'm going to take the same concealer brush that I used in the beginning, and I'm just going to blend that in slowly with strokes, which for you don't have to use strokes. If you've heard other things about strokes, like it's bad for you, then just don't use strokes. I'm just going to continue to blend that in, and I use Sisley Paris's Instant Perfect to cover up imperfections because I don't have a highlighter, and honestly I like this a lot. And it doesn't create a reaction with my skin, whereas most products cause me to break out. This one doesn't nearly as much. And we do this just to highlight the parts of your face that are the nicest. And the most important part is to make sure you blend in, which I missed a spot, so you know what, I blended in now. Okay, so good, we're all good now. Alright, so the next tool that I use, next tool and makeup, is the Maybelline Eyestudio, and I have it in the color Blackest Black. My camera wasn't really focusing, but it comes with this little brush. It's very thin, it's supposed to be thin and angled, and I'm going to get closer to show you. So this has got to be one of my favorite eyeliners, but however it was very hard to get right when using. It seriously took me a month or two to actually be very good at it because it's gel. It's a gel eyeliner, so you can spill everywhere, you can get it all over your face, and you just gotta be careful. So right now I am doing the Cat Eye Wing Eyeliner because that is my favorite. I wear that with everything I have, no matter where I'm going. I wore it at school when I wasn't in summer. I wore it to like the grocery store, to go to the beach. Like, this is my favorite eyeliner, and I just kind of wear it all the time. This eyeliner is a little bit difficult to make even, which I didn't do. You'll see me go back and redo one of them. But that is how it's supposed to look. And I am going to go back and fill in my left one around the very middle of my lid, which it happens. I love eyeliner, so what's another little bit to me? So the most important piece of advice I would say, besides be very careful with how you do it, is know what to do when there's a mistake. Now, I made that mistake to show you guys what to do. Now, I just take a normal Kleenex and I rub once one way and then once the other way. And it's very good to do that instead of rubbing because it helps things to come out even. Okay, so now I use Maybelline Legal Length in the color Jet Black. Try to show you, my camera wasn't really focusing. Now it's moving. But this is probably one of the best eyeliners, or one of the best mascaras for me right now because it lengthens mostly when I like length. Thickness is nice too, but right now I'm kind of into length. So it makes them thin, which makes them long and not clumpy. And I do not do mascara on my lower lashes. You can if you want to. I just personally don't like the way it looks on me. And I only put on one coat of that. So that is basically my finished eye product. And now for lips. Oh, I do get stuff on my face all the time. So just use a Kleenex and take it off. And please always check before you leave the house because you could have mascara on your face. It happens, okay? Don't laugh. But now we're going to move on to lips. Just kidding. Right now I'm trying to find my little eyeliner, my mini one, my nano from Sephora. Found it. It is just a nano eyeliner. It's in Precious Silver, which is number 13, I believe. I'm going to swatch it. It's very nice. You can make it dark or you can make it light depending on what you like. I like mine to be a little bit lighter, so I put a very small amount on the inner corner of my eye to make my eye seem brighter and to kind of pull the whole eye look together. And I usually tap that with my finger just to get the excess off so it's not too much eyeliner, as you can see. And I feel like it's one of those subtle things that really adds on to what you do. Okay, now for lips, finally. Sephora. I got a Sephora for $5. It's Gloss Serum Repulpant, whatever. I don't know how to say that, okay? And I think the color is made in Switzerland. Or it could be made in Switzerland. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, don't hate on me, guys. So it has a twist bottom, and you have to be very careful with this one in particular, because as you can see, it's very bright and it's very sticky. So what I normally do is put a small amount on my lip. I try to put a small amount on my lip, just kind of fill things in a little bit. And this is very hard to get perfect. But, so what I do is I take a Kleenex and I slowly blot the excess off so it's not too much. And so it looks a little bit more pulled together and perfect. And then that's it. And so now what I do is I just pull my hair out, shake it out a little bit, and that's it. That's the finished look.